Hello everyone, I am Khushi Pandya from Marwadi University. In this video, we are going to analyze a statistical tool named JMP, which is under the SAS tool, named as Statistical Analysis Systems. So this tool is basically used to analyze, visualize a big data set. We can find out mean of that data set from standard deviation. We can perform one mean test, two mean test, and hypothesis test from this jump tool. So let's get begin. So this is the home window of JMP. These are the menu available in this. First one is first thing we need to extract one data set, which is in form of Excel file or CSV file. So in this video, I am taking off one student data set. So from file, open the data set. If you cannot able to find out Excel file, then select all files and then open it. So this is the whole data set look like. It contains ID, gender, age, class, major, and many more things. So how to analyze this data set? First question, there are many questions we can ask from this. As suppose we want to calculate mean of all GPA for all the students, or we want to find out average salary of student, or we want to find out the text messages on daily basis students get. So let's try with the first GPA. Click on the analyze, and these are the different menus from which we can perform analysis. First, distribution is used for a graphical representation. Fit y by x is also used for graphical representation. What difference is between them, that I will tell you later in the video. Then after, tabulate. Here we will use tabulate to find out mean for this CGPA of all students. So this is very interactive and easy to get, because we need to just drag and drop all the attributes in this row. So what we need average CGPA. So here I drag and drop CGPA. It is giving me sum. So from these many tools, these many attributes, we can find out anything of any attribute. What we need here, we need mean. So just drag and drop. Mean of all students CGPA is approximately 3.12. As the another thing, if we want to see average salary is 48.5. What is the maximum salary of student? We can see from here, that is 80,000. We can also analyze two variables together. So as you can see that I am going to check about how much spending they are doing in let's say every month. So for every month we need to find average for all, so we will check about mean. So the spending mean of every student is 482 around. So these are the things we can find: the total number of any attribute, average of any attribute, standard deviation, minimum value of, maximum value of, and these many things. So after finding out average value and standard deviation value, if we need to perform or see any graphical visualization from this, so for that we need we have two options. First one, we can go with distribution, fit y by x, or we can go with the graph builder tool. Okay, so first we will go with the graph builder tool. Similarly, we can easily drag and drop variables or attributes, and we are able to get that graphs also. as here you can see that there are different types of graph. Let's say we want to compare gender, male and female, with their salary. So this plot is giving us a dot, so we can say this is a scatter plot. This is the, I can say, the best representation for a comparison for these two variables. We can see that there are 29 rows for male and the mean salary for male is 48.27 thousand. This is the box plot for this comparison. In the box plot, we are having three regions. As you know that this is the minimum region, this is the maximum region, and these are the IQR, means interquartile range. And the values which we are getting here, it is called outlier. Outlier lies outside the maximum and the minimum region. So outlier we can find from here. If we see quantile, then outlier is also in the range of box plot. If we want change it in outlier, so this box plot will not contain this value. Okay. So from previous example, as we have used tabulate, we were not able to analyze or visualize that these values are coming inside the range or these values are coming outside the range. That's why we are using graphical representation of various data. After saying the graph builder menu, then after we will go with the distribution. So from analyze, take a distribution. In distributions, they are saying that it displays a histogram and unvariate statistics for each variable. So let's compare the same thing, the gender and the salary. So what changes we are getting in distribution? So we are having histogram for the gender and histogram for salary. And also we are getting quantiles and summary statistics here. In quantile means what? In this box plot, what is the maximum value, which is 80,000 salary, that we had also checked in the tabulate, which is the similar to this. Then after, what is the minimum, that is 25,000. What is median? So these many things we can find out in salary. Why these things are not given in gender? Because the gender is a qualitative variable and salary is a quantitative. So this is the mean of salary, which was also same as tabulate, 48.54 thousand. 62 means what? There are 62 students data in this data set. So let's change something this graph so that we can get better idea. So these many options are available for us. So what they are giving us, outlier box, quantile box, that we have seen that quantile will contain outlier values also. Then after, stream leaf graph, here is the stream leaf. These are the histogram options. We can see it in a vertical or horizontal form. We can also give more and less values. So let's perform a mean test. If we are suppose, let's say 50,000 salary I am setting for mean test, giving us a value of t test. As we have set the mean as 50, less value than 50 will be having probability of 0.17 and more value of 50 will be having probability as 0.82. It is saying that there are more number of salary greater than 50,000 and less number of salary than 50,000. Let's perform another thing, which is a p-value animation. Here we have set our hypothesis value as 50, but actual mean value is 48.5. So it is giving us the value around 0.3 and minus 0.9. For which direction? For both the direction. If we change as only high side direction, it is giving us that there are more chances, exactly 0.82, which we will be able to see in data set that there are more salary than 50,000. As we decrease this hypothesis value, let's say we have set as 49. So also the p value has decreased. If we set equal to 48.5, it is exactly half. It is saying that there are exactly half chances to get more value than this, and exact half chance to get less value. And in two sides, we are getting all the data set. This is how our p value is estimated. Next thing we will perform, that there is a concept of contingency table in statistics. That table will give us exact value of some attributes. So for contingency table, we have to choose fit y by x. Let's choose gender and salary. Then another thing is grade intention and their spending. So what we are getting is mosaic plot, contingency table, and some test values. What this mosaic plot is saying that there are means these many chances of female to get to graduate. There are undecided for these number of female that they will graduate or not graduate, and there is a 0.25% of chances that these percent of female will not get to graduate. So that same thing we can see from this contingency table, that 17 male will graduate, and we can see that count, total, percentage, column and row. So this is how we can also analyze data. What type of test this graph is giving us? That is giving us a chi-square test and R-square test. This is the same thing about salary and grade intention. This is the scatter plot of spending and salary. That student is spending this much amount and they are getting this much salary. There are more graphs available in JMP. There are more graphs available than histogram, pie chart. There are 3D plot available, bubble plot. We can also analyze multiple variable using fit model. We can also able to find some clusters value, some multi-vibration value, so that JMP tool is giving us visualization as well as correct value of all estimation that we need to conclude anything about any data set. That if we need to check that this relation between these two attributes is a positive relation or perfectly negative relation, or if we want to find a chi-square test exact value or t test value, JMP tool is giving us that all exact value with perfect graphical representation. So that's why so these are some explanation or some analysis of this statistical tool from my side. Thank you for watching the video.